Greetings from Concept. In this video, we'll talk about IV chart. Under the analytics section of the application, let's look at the IV utility banner. Click on the IV utility banner, and you have four or five different analytics to look at. The third one is what we are going to talk about in this video of IV chart. It's nothing but basically a chart of historical readings of past few days or a certain amount of number of trading days of the implied volatility. What is that implied volatility? One number. It's basically at the money call plus at the money put divided by 2. So kind of gives you one number for implied volatility reading. What is more important though in this particular chart is that apart from this chart, what this utility or where this functionality gives you is a maximum. This is the green line, which is signifying the maximum reading of implied volatility. In this case, it's 39.3, and the minimum level of 9.39 implied volatility reading, which is signified by the red line. These are two numbers. Along with it, there is a white line which is signifying 11.88, which is the current implied volatility. Based on these three figures, at least one can figure out where the implied volatility of current implied volatility is placed vis-a-vis these historical readings that we have, right? So this basic representation can also be signified by two different analytical numbers. One is called IVR, one is called IVP. There's a gentleman in North America who was proud to have something like this, and it is very popularly utilized by option traders across the world. IVR is basically where the current implied volatility lies in comparison to its periodic high and periodic high and periodic low, right? And the IVP or implied volatility percentile is nothing but percentage of days volatility or implied volatility has been lower than this current reading of 11.88. So that IVP is 18.8 and IVR is 8.33. The money maker out of this is very simple. A lot of participants base their volatility trade based on IV readings of IVR and IVP. Remember, IV implied volatility has a habit of having a mean reversing characteristic. This particular analytic of IV chart will help you along with these IVR and IVP reading in locating the extremes with high probability of reversal. It comes in with 250 days of look back period, which is default. If you want to change it, you can, as long as you have a pro subscription. So alongside that, 250 days is good enough as a default feature. Hope you make the most out of it in finding out extremes in the implied volatility. Happy volatility trading, guys.